How did you enter the draft scene? Oh, made it exactly 1920 by 1080. Yeah, that's the resolution of monitors can. The drafts, I'm very curious because there's Taric with Aphelios. I've never seen this combo before. I imagine Taric Aphelios doesn't play well with like Ashmilio, and Kindred kind of makes Jarvan feel meh. Like Rocket Falls is a very clear front to back comp. They're kind of missing front line. It's just gonna be Ornn, because unless they do like Galio mid, I was just talking with them about how Rumble is gonna be silly soon because they gave him percent health damage on his Q. I don't know if that's live or it's about to be live. It's a very untraditional comp outside of New Moon. It's not really a diver comp, it's not really a front to back comp. It's not really a pick comp. I'm not exactly sure what style of comp New Moon has here. You think this is Rek'Sai mid or Kindred mid? Yeah, I am very curious to see how this goes. Cam, test your voice. I have the stream open. I don't think I hear you. Yeah, we have a little bit until we get into the game. Oh, it's Orin mid and Rek'Sai top, unless they're role swapping once they get into game. I can't see Rek'Sai top being good into Rumble. Rek'Sai sustains really bad, and Rumble flourishes when you can get in there and poke for free. I feel like Rumble should be Rek'Sai now. Veigar should free farm against Orin. And the only question mark is like what's going to happen bot lane because Aphelios and Taric are kind of weak early and outranged.
Okay, now I fix it. Okay.
Your audio things or
Yeah.
the draft thing
No,
bobber.
the audio. Now I can.
Oh,
Now everybody should be able to hear me. Oh, finally. That was a very weird thing that happened here.
I'm really curious about this game. There's a lot of stuff and matchups I haven't seen in a while or just haven't seen.
I definitely have never seen Rek'Sai top. If it was Ranger, then maybe, but Rek'Sai is a new thing.
I don't think Rek'Sai's top has been a thing before.
I could see for good gankings, but
Yeah, the
nothing more than
CC
that.
seems kind of hard to avoid.
Let me see. So we got so we got 1 minute and 50. I'm gonna put us on a small break before we can. Oh,
That's the
actually,
plan.
yeah. So we're just gonna take a small break. We'll be right back, just as we wait for specs and we also said all the announcements that we need. So we'll be. Wait a second. Oh. Yeah, it's fine. We'll still.
Joke. What, what does your scene say? When you are looking at the draft, what does the scene say? Yeah, I have the game open on my side so I can see what's happening. I'm 1 minute in where you're at. I'm at 120. I don't know how much I need to pause my game to get in sync with what you're saying. Okay, so what's being streamed has delay on it. Like a minute delay. Yeah, we're just Rek'Sai top is struggling against Rumble, which is not surprising. I think our game audio is higher than our voices. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to get a feel for it. Looks like top is looking to be
Alright.
ganked.
Okay,
I don't
so
think they win this 1v2 top, actually. Rumble gets first blood.
we're gonna have to make some. We're gonna have to review the overlay, but we can talk about it later. I'm gonna keep it right like this for now. Okay, sweet. All right, so sorry, I was looking at the stuff for this stream. Uh, come on. Okay, so my replays, it's bugging a little bit. It's like, yeah, it's not the perfect. What's your time right now that you can see?
We're 16, 17, 18, 19,
Okay, that's fine.
20.
Cause it's stopping for a while on my, so awkward. Okay, sweet. We're gonna leave it like this, and Jesus Christ. Okay. Oh, I can't. For some reason, my mouse still shows up. Okay.
It's just.
It's been a learning curve. Jesus. Okay. So it is a Rek'Sai top.
Yeah, dude. They tried ganking top and Rumble got first blood. And then the kill went to Kindred.
I
Which I
mean,
guess isn't the worst if Kindred got our mark.
I mean,
Oh, dude, Kindred's just camping in bush to make this happen. They're really trying to punish Rumble and he dies. Meanwhile, bot is not looking so hot.
well, the Rek'Sai also does have more CS, so
Yeah,
I guess it's worth it.
CSing on Rumble is actually really strange. I
Ooh, she's
mean,
6.
I don't know if it's great anymore. Rek'Sai should get a kill here.
Oh, she missed it.
Ooh,
Oh.
this is spicy.
Oh, he
Oh
missed
my
the
god,
ult!
Orin missed the ult!
He missed the
No!
E as well.
What the
He
fuck
missed
was that?
everything.
Dude, Rumble gets away. No way. Wait, Rek'Sai should die here because Vig's here with ult, yeah? Vig has ult. Oh, no way.
I guess Rek'Sai does not need uh,
Now red team's also
flash.
getting...
I guess she barely needs
Yeah.
flash with the tunnels.
I
That
didn't
was
know the
actually well played.
tunnels... Yeah. I didn't know the tunnels would make it so easy to get through, like, Vigart stuff.
I mean, we'd probably have to rewatch, but it may be like it wasn't exactly on top of him. Maybe like a
No,
pix or something.
I think, the, like, our side tunnel's untargetable. I'm, like, rewatching it with delay on the stream. It's about to happen again.
I mean, so
No.
it's looking pretty even so far, just outside
How,
the top side there.
well, what's not great is Kindred has 2 kills to start this game off. But Kindred only has... Wait, Kindred hasn't finished a mark yet.
She doesn't have a mark,
I
so
guess Kindred forgot how to use passive in the middle of this game. That's pretty tragic for her team.
because she
There should
needs
have
to
been at
use
least
passive
one.
before.
Yeah, there should have been at least one from the top side. That's 2 ganks top, and...
No, but if
Mm,
even in the Q and Rumble, it does take some time. Like if it takes like several minutes before you can target Rumble again, so you
but
could only
I'm
take
saying Kindred
one.
has 0 marks,
No, yeah,
meaning
I'm just saying like
she didn't use it for either of the kills.
no, yeah. What I'm saying is she could have only got one out of top.
Yeah. Kindred's about to show to Jarvan. They don't have the end track to punish Kindred. Jarvan might
Go for
die.
6.
Oh, and the Ornal.
Nice ult.
Oh,
Oh, she's done. Oh,
she
beautiful.
stunned herself on the Vig wall and couldn't ult.
That was a beautiful
That's
play by
actually
Foxy.
such a good thing for New Moon, because that means they just got shut down on Jarvan, and now the gold between jungles is about even. This is a nasty trade. Ashe just runs people down with Milio.
Ooh, Meal is just super strong. But look at his
Yeah.
Taric. What the heck? That dude does not stop doing damage.
And Tark's one of the highest melee supports when it comes to damage.
Wait, we got some action here. Got a Herald on the New Moon. Yeah, that's what I expect to see. More damage out of the Rumble.
No, Rumble does nuts damage. I'm not sure what this rush is.
Wait, wait,
With
wait. Look
this,
at this.
oh my god, Tark's dying.
Oh, Kindred's looking. Oh, Jeffron's gonna.
Kindred's in his jungle. Jarvan doesn't have EQ for a bit. Okay, he
Okay.
gets out.
Wait, but the
Rumble's
Rumble's
looking for
coming.
this, but he's getting pincered by Rek'Sai. This is not good.
Nah,
Oh, Kindred just hops a wall.
yeah, easy.
They probably could have just killed Rek'Sai. I mean, Rumble. Now they're looking for it. He has nowhere to go. He just flashed into Ornn and gets followed over by Rek'Sai ult anyways.
That's an interesting pick right there.
Yeah, that was really strange.
Let's. Oh shit! Oh, wait. Okay, wait. She still doesn't have a mark. What a. What
I
is?
told you, Kindred doesn't know how her passive works. He just hears Kindred is flavor of the month with Trinity Force. He's like, bet I can attack move and buy Trinity Force. He's never heard of Kindred passive.
He has. Okay, he's gonna get one now because he's killing the crab.
Dude,
Okay, so he has
Kindred
one mark now. He could have had like
has
3.
2 kills and 1 assist and 1 mark. and it's not even from the kills.
A bit dangerous is what oh, Rek'Sai's gonna die. He griefed a lot for that blade. Oh, he doesn't have. Oh, he's on
He
recharge.
overheated.
Yeah, the overheat.
Oh,
He also they also increased the overheat
uh-huh.
stacking. I
Rumble
thought was a
has
kill there.
150 overheat now instead of 100. So it says the Rumble with the new change with percent health. His Q says right now will do 9% max health damage over 3 seconds.
Oh,
And
look at
then
Rek'Sai.
empowered is 13 and a half.
Wait. Oh, he got the minion instead. Oh, he dies
Oh no,
anyways.
the Rek'Sai ult. Dude, Kindred's gonna have to ult
Dude,
for this. Does Kindred have 2 marks here? No, Kindred's still at 1.
no. The Rek'Sai is playing
What is
super well.
this? Okay, this is a huge pincer from blue.
They stun. Okay, he
They
already missed.
Rumble could get Kindred here, and then the Tarkal's buying time for the rest of the blue team to get him back.
They need to shut down on this Rek'Sai.
Yeah, it looks like Rek'Sai's gonna die to Rumble here. That's 450 gold over to the most threatening teamfight character in this game. And now they're just gonna TP for the dragon. This will be Infernal on a 3 carry comp and a Bruiser Jarvan. This is really big.
Okay, so Jarvan is actually strong. He has a bounty, same
Jarvan
CS.
has a lot of CS and 3 kills.
I would say, yeah. I mean, they have the same CS as Kindred.
About the same, but Kindred has no marks, so he's ahead.
Ash overall is very like I guess maybe
Tarek got cancelled. He's gonna die here, and they won't be able to get a return play here. That's awkward.
I don't know. Even with the Q on Rumble, although I Rumble is super strong, especially after the buffs, I just don't know. I don't think they're so far the
Yeah,
Rumble
Rumble
has.
hasn't reset yet.
No, no, yeah, but
Rumble
what I'm
has
saying is like he hasn't
2200 on him.
played well so far in Rumble. He got 2 kills,
I,
yes, but he hasn't.
I hear what you're saying, but they have a Jarvanel and a Vigar cage to set him up. So I'm really curious to see how the ults go through in team fights, because from a comp perspective, he is set up for success.
Oh, and he died.
He
Ooh.
dies before TPing with his new items. He had
Yeah, that so
2,400
so
in
that's what I'm
bank.
saying. Like, even if he has the goal, I don't think he's not doing too well to like use it. Not only like getting the items to do it, but more like playing with the champion. On the other hand, emotional damage is doing like an amazing job with the Rek'Sai top.
It pains me to say Rek'Sai top is doing well in Rumble, but Rek'Sai got a lot of setup from the jungle to help him get those early kills that you need to make this work. And the attack range from this Rek'Sai dashing in and just autoing is really hard to react to when you don't have a dash. And Rumble just keeps dying in the side lane.
I don't think he can stay in that side lane anymore. Not with a tier
Rumble
one.
had Rocket Belt active and didn't use it to try to escape.
No, no, he just spotted a rocket belt.
It broke my scoreboard. Bot lane play? Tarkle? This Tarkle does not do enough. I
Okay, I
guess
mean,
they're gonna look for a Herald trade since Kindred's bot side.
yeah, they're even in Drakes. Now there's a 3K advantage for Rocket Fellows team. So far, I mean, this is the right now the top one team on the group way, so it is to be
Well,
expected them to be. I mean, they're tied, but still expected the Rockefellers to be like a pretty strong team, even with a different strategy.
well, they're trying to brute force a 2v3. A TP is coming in. This could be
Ooh,
from Rumble
Kindred's
or
ult
Vigar.
has been burned.
Oh, this is a great Rumble.
That was good. And now the cleanup.
They should be able to just run down Milio. Protobelt for the move speed, and lanes is slow. Should eventually be able to get this Milio because he has no mana, but he does not go for it. Now they're trying to make a two-man play onto Rek'Sai.
Okay, so she.
Rek'Sai does not dodge the burst. Tries to dash out. I think Rek'Sai just dies in the next EQ from Jarvan. Oh, he just Qs.
He does.
Alright,
Rek'Sai does have
very
flash.
respectful Jarvan.
Oh, look at this.
Oh my god.
That wasn't good.
Oh, where's the Vigar when you need him? Okay.
Okay.
Now, does he die to Ashult? No, he does not. Ornn is
Ooh.
here. Does he press the Ornn horn?
He dodged. They were waiting for Kindred to show up, but
Yeah, Kindred is on the way, and so is Rumble.
yeah, Rumble. Oh, I thought Fells was gonna come
Oh,
in.
they just go for the Vigar because Jarvan gets a back off. They might be able to look for a mid tower
This Ornn
because
could
Ash
be
is
a
bot
problem.
side.
This Ornn could be a problem. He's level 12, 3-0. He's gonna finish his first item. Soon enough, he's gonna start like upgrading the Kindred's 384s, Ash's 384s, Rek'Sai's, um, whatever that is. I forgot what's called. The one with the one with the whip.
Iron Spike Whip, Core
Yeah.
Drinker, Sterix,
No,
Starbreaker.
Iron Spywick. Yeah, that thing. Wait, I just realized Rek'Sai has Hullbreaker and he just TP top. He's going for a split push for Rek'Sai.
Oh, dude, this actually will make this so much harder for Rumble because Rek'Sai's ahead, and now
I think for anyone.
Rek'Sai. Yeah, I don't think there's a single person on this roster that can deal with Rek'Sai solo.
Dude, and she takes turrets quite fast.
Yeah, relatively fast.
That is some wild strategy there that's working.
Well, the Hullbreaker actually just got overtuned recently, so if you're ahead on any melee champ, opting to a Hullbreaker is really good.
And I think this is a good overall strategy. I mean, for this particular game, mainly because on the side of New Moon, there isn't like a proper side laner there. You don't want Viger to be side laney. You don't want a Felix to side lane. You don't want even the Rumble. You don't really want him to stay on the side lanes.
I mean, the caveat is they do have tools to try to pick Rek'Sai in the side lane, so no one has to match Rek for like an extended period of time. But the tunnel has like invulnerability to it, so Vhagar isn't actually that great at locking down the Rek'Sai.
Yeah, my opinion is they should put the Rumble to face the Ornn, and then just send two guys to clear whatever wave Rek'Sai is. You
Yeah, that's
push the
probably a
wave
better choice.
and try to find for a team fight.
Because I think the whole reason they picked this Rumble was to beat up on this Ornn.
Yeah, that's why I think they should match that after the lane phase. They don't have to keep putting Rumble into the Rek'Sai. Ooh, this is dangerous. Nice dodge. Ooh, 4 against Rumble. That's no good. Ornn TP'd. This could be Baron.
Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be Baron. They're missing jungle, and Aphelios isn't doing that hot right now.
Yeah, he's still on one item. He's 40 CS
Oh,
behind
Milio
Ash.
dies instantly. They're able to do this. This is red at least for Aphelios. He goes invulnerable. I, it's just not enough with the Rek'Sai flanking. Kindred dies, but this is a 2 for 3.
See.
Jarvan is deep. There we got one more kill.
Rumble TPs.
So overall, this is a New Moon gets 3 kills and Rocket Falls gets 4 in Baron.
Get a shut down. Drake
I don't
in
know
2
what
minutes.
Downfall is doing on Rumble here.
I don't know how I feel by. I mean, if the Rek'Sai wants to play split push,
I don't know why Rek'Sai is coming to that Baron play.
yeah, he shouldn't be. I'm gonna try to. Okay, so we should be completely live here now on the stream. Um, yeah, if you have the whole breaker, you shouldn't like try to go for the
You
for
can,
flanks because you'll lose the extra
yeah,
stats.
I just, when you have Baron on, when you're threatening Baron, it's generally better to just let your side laner take towers, but the problem is the only towers are easy to get now are the mid towers, and those are like the easiest to get to while defending because you can come from the top side of the map or the bot side of the map. So it's like Rek'Sai needs to be threatening mid towers or inhib towers, and otherwise Rek'Sai is like forced to come with you to threaten Baron.
Oh, he ulted a bit early, the Rumble.
Yeah, they still get a kill on Ashe, and they're chasing
Yeah.
Milio, but Rek'Sai is on base. And Kindred's here now too,
Oh,
so they
that's a
might
beautiful lineup
lose.
for Ornn. Two
Ornn
knockups.
is really disrupting their backs. Vig has to blow stopwatch. Almost
Oh,
kills the Rek'Sai.
he.
Does not get the Rek'Sai.
Oh, he already ulted.
Chark and Aphelios finally recall, but Dragon is up now.
I mean, they do have a Rumble. They should be able to melt that quite fast
Yeah,
for Soul
it's
Point.
tank and support here, so I would imagine they can kill this without dying,
I mean, Rek'Sai does
even in
have
front of
TP,
them.
but they need to burst the Drake, which they
Uh,
aren't.
they're looking for the fight here.
TP
Rumble's
bot.
getting lower and lower. He actually just dies before Tar can get here. Ashel hits Jarvan. Kindred is farming mid, and Rek'Sai is threatening inhib bot side.
Oh, now the
And now
flag.
Rek'Sai's just cutting off their answers. Everyone should be dying here, and they'll just take the dragon after. This is really looking unfortunate for New Moon.
Yeah, I think
They're,
they're gonna need to ban Rek'Sai for the next game just to make sure they don't reapply this strategy with this champion. Maybe they can apply with a different champion that could be
I mean,
more
there's not
easier to
too
deal with.
many split push diving champs that can just go through Vigor gauge. The only champ I can think of is Fiora, but she has to use her most important ability to do it.
No, yeah, but what I'm saying is like when you. Ooh, nice dodge. Oh, they didn't get. But
Okay,
when you the thing is
Aphelios
when you
should get
play
Ornn.
unconventional champions in another lane, it just creates like a mind game about how you play the matchup, how you deal with it. If you're just playing something that is more conventional, then it might be easier to deal with because you know what to expect. Like, okay, this guy's gonna use this ability, and it's gonna work this way. But since you're playing something unconventional in that lane, it just becomes a bit harder to interpret what's going on, what it's gonna do, and things like that. But the overall state of the game, I don't know if I think it gets better the longer
I mean,
the
Aphelios is insane later. Rumble is absolutely bonkers the longer the game goes on. And same with Vigor. Honestly, part of the problem with New Moon's draft is like their earliest agency is Jarvan Rumble, and then Rumble lost early. So They do have solid scaling, but you're playing into Kindred and Ornn. So Kindred has infinite scaling, and then Ornn has free stats with his passive, and he's already level 15. So he's starting to give those stats to his other team, and he gets hit by Assault from mid lane and dies. Now, Aphelios is kind of on the front line here,
Ooh, I
and
think this could be
Aphelios
GG
dies
right
before
now.
Kindred ult goes through. Rumble whiffs ult trying to get a pick onto Ashe, and now they won't be able to do the tower defense most likely with Rumble having no ults. It's going to be a 2v5 for the next 20 seconds. I don't know if they can clutch this out.
I think this could be GG. It's 10k behind. Rek'Sai's coming in. They're going at least they're gonna go for a triple inhibitor play.
This, if they don't end here and they leave more than one inhib up, it's a fatal flaw. Jarvan's ulting 4 people when his team was spawning in 3 seconds.
I
So
mean, he
now,
that was a good defense. And
okay, they
Baron's
get
up.
the. Alright. So this isn't looking too bad, but Tarek already blew ult and they weren't even fighting.
Well, Baron is up. 3 inhibitors down. One Nexus turret left. Almost
This.
down. This
They're on life
is
support at this
this
point.
is rough, man. This is so rough. Kindred still has 3 marks. It's unbelievable.
What the? No. Tell me you're making this up. How does she have 3 marks? How many kills does Kindred have?
She has
She has
15
like.
participate.
How? How does this happen?
I don't know, man. She has 15 participations in kills. She has 3 marks.
Um.
She's going for the fourth mark right now, which is on the crab. She got the fourth mark.
Oh my god, it's 30 minutes in and her 3 marks aren't even on a major objectives yet. So the question mark is, what do you do as New Moon? It seems like they just want to contest Baron
Oh, the
and
Rek'Sai's
try
TPing
to
for the
win, but
end.
Rek'Sai's TPing for the end. And this is exactly what I was worried about. They might win the fight, but they might lose the base in
I don't
response.
even know if they can win the fight.
I don't think they can because Vig is not there. Rek'Sai's just ending it without them. The thing I wanted to see from them is
And
just
it's game.
I wanted to see like a jungle attempt to smite steal Baron and then just try to clear out all the minions with your other 4 members because
Yeah, I don't know. I like at that point, I don't think there was much what they could
yeah,
do.
I think
Just wait
the
for the
best
loss.
thing they could have done is try to funnel extra gold onto themselves by soaking in all 3 of those super minion waves.
I don't even know if they would have time to do that, given the circumstances. They definitely should have prioritized like a way to stop the bleeding from the Rek'Sai and the Kindred. So that was probably the most important thing they should have focused on.
Yeah, it's just if you say like, oh, they're gonna get Baron, but we can at least get like the next 6 waves of supers. Maybe that's an extra 1,000 some gold you need to have a chance of holding off a fight.
Yeah, maybe. It's just super hard until you actually can. I don't know. Like when you are in that situation, is there's just so much that you can actually do that could be like useful. You're just behind. You're probably a little bit tilted, so it's kind of hard to say what is the best option there. Like anything you do may seem like a good thing to do, or may seem like a bad thing. Like, but but yeah. Well, let's see how they shape on for game two. Uh, I definitely think they should be looking at the Rek'Sai. I don't think the Kindred was much of an issue, based on what they how the game went. I think the biggest issue was definitely the Ornn with the Rek'Sai and the combo. That was definitely the most important part of that game, in my perspective.
Yeah, I think they needed another clear lane to play through because their comp was basically designed around getting Rumble ahead, and when Rumble did not get ahead, their game just kind of fell apart. I don't. You could always try to do like playing into Vagar, but I feel like playing Vagar into Ornn isn't like the best thing in the world because Ornn has two easy ways to interrupt Jarvan EQ.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you should. I don't think you should be playing for the Viking that game because you're facing Ornn. It's not like easily killable. Even if it's like easy to play inside the cage, you need a lot of damage, especially when he goes and he starts building armor and MR. Your best option in that scenario would probably be um, playing with Tarek and maybe playing with like a flash engage or waiting for a combo from J4, or just stick with the Rumble. That's probably what you should just focus on. But again, unconventional picks brings like different things, so that interaction with the Rek'Sai tunnel, that was one of the things that probably was not expecting how it to go.
I don't think anyone was expecting Rek'Sai Tunnel to just go through Veged wall. It's like
Exactly.
I was thinking, oh, at least you could probably put Vagar against Rek'Sai later game, and then how is Rek'Sai gonna get onto Vagar? Even if like Rek'Sai Q into ults, he just places Gage and walks away, but it just like doesn't work like that.
Wait, why? Oh, okay. So I'm gonna put in on the new draft here. Beautiful.
What are you expecting from pick and ban this time around?
Um,
Um, I'm kind of surprised they even banned kill in first phase. I don't think you can do kill first three unless you blind a top that you can't flex.
I think they should. I mean, I would definitely take out the the Rek'Sai thing. Just make sure that if you're gonna do something, let's do something different. Um, but that would be like the best option, I would say, for now. But oh wait, oops, they changed. Hold on a second.
Yeah, so Newman's opting for red side, and then
Okay, now we're correct. Yeah, I mean, let's see. What did they? So they banned Kha'Zix, Kill, and Yone. First
you talk
rotation.
about the first game.
Yeah. And then second rotation they did LeBlanc and Swain.
I
Rocket.
also don't think Yone is the highest prior, like first phase ban, unless like you're facing Yone one trick.
I mean, I didn't do a full
Yeah, I have not
investigation,
looked over enemy team that much. I'm just
but
throwing out what usually happens.
I let's say even if it is, I would probably leave the kill up.
Yeah, I would probably leave the kill up and then ban at second phase. Honestly, on red side, if you save top for R5, I don't even think you can blind kill. There's just too many things that can beat her hard in lane.
Yeah, I would just probably leave the
Oh,
kill up,
dude, they're
is
keeping
as
the
is an
kill
option.
ban. I don't like this.
Yeah, Yone kill. What's gonna be the third one?
Ash, so they're not worried about Rek'Sai being played top. Yeah.
I
I mean,
guess they figure out counter pick for it.
I I don't think I could come up with a counter pick for something I've seen once. I will stand behind the Seraphine first pick. She is kind of nuts. Thresh, I respect it.
Trash is good. I like Trash.
Yeah, I think Thresh is actually really good. I don't think we see enough Thresh, honestly. Hey, Thresh Forest. Seraphine Tark. You think this is the new Sarasona theme? Holy shit. The new Sarasona.
Tarek Soda.
remember
Ooh.
remember like Tark Sona, Seraphine Sona were strong?
I
I
mean,
feel like
she still
Seraphine Tark
is.
has to be pretty nuts. What do you think Isa Tark does? I feel like Isa Tark can't be. I don't think it's favored into Thrush Forest at all.
I don't like Kaisa paired with Tarek, and
Yeah,
plus
I don't.
peeking. So I think like picking either the AD carry or the support here with the Seraphine kind of busts your flags. So
Yeah,
I don't really like that, to be honest.
yeah, it really. That's just the best way to put it. There's
And
no threat of putting Seraphine anywhere else other than mid now.
don't forget that what's called the Kaisa Tarek is not really a good combo by the end of the day. It's also like not really good.
Yeah, it's not like the safest lane. It's not the most threatening early. It doesn't have range.
They also do different things, so
Yeah,
it's a bit
I mean the
awkward.
closest you can get is guys that can RN with Tarek stun.
I mean, but that's super hard to do on its own. Like you don't have an easy engage. He will probably like on the Varus he probably would have to like flash Q. But again, I'm not a bot laner, so I don't know how exactly they would like to do this.
I feel like this is a really heavy pick comp. You have Thresh, Varus, and Mouse. Like they just want to set up shop somewhere and threaten
Ooh,
people. And
the Olaf gaming.
yeah, I like Olaf Blind here
Okay, so
because
they took the
it does
Rek'Sai and
good into their
Kindred.
comp, and then you don't know if it's top or jungle at this second.
Okay, so they took Rek'Sai Kindred for sure. Um, The other time, when did they? Oh, they picked R5 Rek'Sai, and they did R3
Yeah,
Kindred. Ooh,
I
Nocturne.
mean, I
That
kind of I like the idea that Rockefeller's has. I mean, supposedly Nocturne plus Kai'Sa are backlining, getting support from Tarkle and Seraphine ult. I'm not sure where the Scion fits into this theme, but
I mean, he's probably gonna be that
it, it's
person protecting
it's
Taric
not
and
bad
Seraphine.
blind.
Well, he should be the person protecting Seraphine. I would imagine mid to late game. Plus, if he gets ult correctly or a Q off, and actually the Nocturne too. If the Nocturne can land his R, then I think he procs the thing
The
for
Gwen
Kai'Sa.
last pick, I have no clue.
Ooh, Olaf Jungle.
Huh.
That's a pretty
I know
good.
Gwen is good into Scion because his E and Q can't hit her when she presses W. She also has a really short CD dash, so it's really hard for Scion to land his Q even if he's close range.
I like the Olaf into Nocturne.
Yeah,
After 6, he should just
I
run
feel
down
like
the Nocturne.
Newman kind of relies on striking first. Let's put it this way: if Newman doesn't strike first and doesn't get a pick, I think they have the potential to just get run over.
I'm not sure
And
about that because they need like they don't have like Kaisa is the only consistent damage that you have. So she definitely needs to be ahead in order to kill Olaf. Um, Gwen is gonna be super tricky to deal with her immune. The only thing they need to be careful is the combo between Nocturne, Taric, and Seraphine with the elongated ult from Seraphine. And when they engage or re-engage, they need to be worried about. They need to play on Taric's ult on the timer. So try to get the CD for the Taric's ult, fall back, and then you re-engage with Olaf or Gwen on the flank. But this is not like a team fight. It's more like a poke, split, and a pick kind of what they're trying to do. But I don't know.
I feel like Rockefellers wants a team fight and Newman wants to possibly 1-3-1, at least 4-1. Also, I don't think Nocturne can ult Gwen.
If she uses her immune, I don't think she takes the damage. Actually, I don't know because it could be tricky because if you're ulting and you get on top of her and then she uses the immune, maybe she gets damage but reduced because she gets MR and
Well,
armor.
there's
But I don't
also.
know. That's a
Have you
good
seen
point.
the Gwen Vi interaction where if Vi ults Gwen and then Gwen presses W approximately at the edge of her W like box, Vi ult just fizzles.
Yeah, I was imagining something like that, but because I guess the thing is the interaction of Vi's ult as soon as it already starts, right? She just needs the range, but she already like holds someone, and whatever that person goes, she's gonna follow. But Nocturne, I think the interaction only starts when you get on top of you, right? That's why I'm confused to see like how this will play out. But it is, I mean, it's definitely something to keep an eye on. It's definitely gonna be something way interesting, to say the least. See.
I don't have the greatest idea of how this is going to turn out. I know top is Gwen favored. I think the jungle matchup is Olaf favored. How does mid go? Seraphine versus Malzahar.
Um, I mean it's a farming lane. They don't. Seraphine probably if he is good landing the Qs, he can try to put some pressure before Lost Chapter. But once either of champion has Lost Chapter or both of them have, like, it's just a battle of killing minions.
You know, I think overall, like lane phase wise, I think it's more favored towards New Moon. I think top should be stronger, jungle should be stronger, and bot lane should be stronger.
I would say level 6, I think mid lane is strong, like mid jungle is stronger because what's her name? Seraphine needs to use an ability to cancel Malzahar's shield, and then she needs to ult. Um, whether Malzahar can just like flash R on her, and then Olaf just gonna run her down. So let's try this. Let me try this real quick. This. Huh, interesting. This looked a bit better.
Did you try the magic F11? Did it work?
I mean, I still need to adjust a couple things, but so we are in 2 minutes. 2 minutes for the beginning of the game. I'll run a quick break here, so guys go catch some water, take it easy, and we'll be right back. Okay? Sweet. Okay. Um, let me see if I can fix this because it still looks a
Yep.
bit.
I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out what's different about your setup compared to mine. Because on my end, it's perfectly in line. Um, I
So
have it
this is
set
fine.
to where I have like the overlay with transparency above my capture, and then I'm just doing a browser capture and loading in the spec link. But I
Yeah.
think
I mean,
if you click your browser window with screen share and you press F11, it should get it to the right ratio.
oh, because you're using F11. That's why you're doing some crazy thing. Okay, now it looks better. Because you're using the full screen of the full screen, and the browser doesn't take everything. So the browser scene, it cuts off the top of the browser, the actual top of the browser. So it's not like 1980, but it's fine. Now I know what what it is. Okay. With that being said, I need to wait 20 seconds, I
Did
believe.
you finally? Oh, I see it on stream.
Now it
You
looks
tried
nice.
F11. Dude, that's exactly how I just saw it up. I didn't know how to explain it.
It's all good. It's all good. Okay, wait. Let me switch before it's too late. Um. Okay, so let's just make a quick little change. We do
I'm so
things
glad
live here.
we found the fix to the draft. So this should be on hit Varus since he took lethal tempo. I think he's forced to go lethal tempo.
Mm, honestly, I think either would be fine. I think Poke would be still better. So you can
I don't
abuse
think
of the
Poke's
range.
viable here because you have Bolting Scion, and then you have
I mean,
two
you don't need
healing
to
and
deal with
shielding
Cyan.
enchanters.
Gwen
Yeah,
deals with
but
Cyan.
there's also two healing and shielders. So
No, yeah,
whoever
but
gets
again, the purpose of taking Varus, at least to me, is you need to win the laning phase. You want to have plates, you want to get more CS, so you need to abuse of your range versus Kaisa. But again, that's just me. I still think on hit works pretty well. So
I think Rageblade's straight overtuned. I don't know why my league's frozen like this.
yeah, it's the spec. It has that bug. Have to wait a little bit, and then you click just in the front. Okay,
But here we go.
there I'm at 4 seconds. Should be live.
Yep. 6, 7, yeah. Do we see a level 1 invade? I guess not, because Thresh did not leave base.
Well, we're definitely seeing Rocket Fellas coming together with the Cyan bot lane.
Yeah, I mean, the Cyan full charge Q into Seraphine is really threatening.
I'm less
I don't.
interested on the invade. I'm more interested in the fact that like invading to get a kill with the Cyan, but more about what they were doing in pro play where the jungle invades with Cyan, they steal the buff, they steal one camp, and then they try to dive bot. Like Cyan either dies and gets a kill with the passive to tank, or he just steals the camps and then TP stop. The first I think is still better because you could care less about the first or the second wave. I mean you're Cyan, and you just put the enemy's bot lane behind because you're gonna lose a full wave. They're gonna probably die and something like that. So that's what I would like to see from Cyan players or any team using Cyan. This is something that they use a lot in MSI and Korea slash LCK.
I don't think I've seen such a thing.
Yeah, it's I don't know if it's like a new strategy, but it's definitely something that's going on for last month or so on Cyan specifically. Okay, so jungle started bot side for Rocket Fellas. New Moon started top side, and they're pathing opposite direction. I like the Olaf pathing bot side because you have a trash and Varus. You wanna
I don't
put
know what this
pressure.
Olaf pathing is. So it's just a 3 camp for level 3?
Whoa!
Oh,
How did that happen?
I am
Okay, so they
not sure.
traded 1 for 1. At least the Varus got the kill. Ooh, so nice play by the Nocturne here.
Oh, this is not the way you want to start your game. Looks like Olaf tried to be here by doing a 3 camp, but he's
Wait,
not here fast
can
enough.
oh,
He gets
that's a
the kill. He
beautiful
should get this
play.
next one easily. And that's a double kill for Olaf. So even though they lost 2 people bot, Olaf gets 2 kills, and he's such a snowball powerhouse. I think they kind of won on that trade, actually.
The pathing from Charix, the Nocturne, was actually beautiful because he kind of you kind of
He did a
expect the
3
Olaf.
camp bot side, yeah.
Yeah, you kind of expect the Olaf to go bot to path bot side, so he just finished his squadron on the bot side and just covered. It would be perfectly executed if Olaf wasn't Olaf. Got some action here.
That's just what it's like playing tanks into Gwen. She normally doesn't spike until like first item or level 6, but against tanks she just beats him up the entire game.
So we're seeing a CS advantage a little bit on top, a little bit on jungle, and a little bit on this on the bot lane as well. I would expect Nocturne to be even since he got Scuttlecrab top and he still have camps to farm.
This Cyan has to TP. He's not doing hot.
Yeah, this would be a great. I was gonna say this would be a great opportunity for Doubtful to leave the wave to come back. Olaf goes top, and
Oh,
they
it's
get
a
a
big
kill.
trade. It looks like Tarek is getting chunked. The, I can't believe Rockefeller's fought the motion of the ocean
Ooh.
and paid the price of the waves.
That's why you never trade on the bounce of the wave. Although the Nocturne is bot side, so he could definitely could show up.
Yeah, but they should be able to easily kill Tarek if they try to make a play bot here.
Olaf is here, so they can definitely get
No,
this
Olaf's
first
doing
Drake.
Dragon. I
Yeah,
don't think
here in
he's here for the
no, he's here
counter
bot side.
engage.
He's here in bot
Yeah,
side, so he can go for
this
the
is
Drake.
exactly what I'm talking about. Tarek goes in to start the gank and just dies before Nocturne can even get in position, and then Rockefeller's also should be losing drag here.
Yeah, Nocturne is still level 5, so you definitely need to wait
This
for the level 6 to make any
this poor
plays.
Nocturne. When should just kill San here? Just ult this. He's going in for it. Okay. Gwen does a lot less damage than I was expecting, but does chunk Scion and his wave is frozen, so he can't walk up. It looks like he's being greedy. Forces a flash out of Scion.
Oh, I don't think you really need to flash there though.
Yeah, I think that's a bit greedy. Gwen already has a lane state she needs to punish the Scion. It's frozen, and now she won't be able to avoid Scion ult for a possible gank here. Gwen is
Also,
out of mana.
she doesn't have Ghost. Ghost would be so much better with that ult. Um,
Yeah, normally Gwen takes Ghost or Ignite TP, but because she has Flash, she wasn't able to run Scion down.
this could be very good.
Oh,
He already used the stun. Oh, this could be a double kill for
Gwen
Olaf.
has no mana.
Yeah, this game is looking pretty good for New Moon. They're playing
A
really
lot
really
better.
well here.
They are able to punish this semi-frozen wave and they get 2 kills. And meanwhile, Downfall is getting attacked top lane.
I mean, he traded 1 for 1. It's not well. He does have TP, so he's not gonna lose that second wave there. Um,
Yeah, I mean, this is a little over 1,000 gold lead at 7 minutes, so this is pretty good. And
yeah,
I
Vera's
think the
got
game
3
only gets
kills,
harder.
but he has a 14 CS lead, so 2 waves lead. Mid also has 10 CS lead. So it's looking pretty good, and they have the first Drake, so they're on a good pace here. Very good pace.
Okay, Nocturne finds Gwen, he gets the fear off, but Olaf is here. But so is posing mid with Seraphine. Gwen actually gets a kill on Nocturne, but she should die. She has no flash to hop over the wall, and she aggroes Rift Herald as Olaf goes for the 1v2. Oh my god, and Olaf dies. Gwen is here. She gets autoed by the Rift Herald that she aggroed and just dies. That is a disastrous turn, but bot lane is looking to get more with this level 6 power spike on Varus.
They got a
But
flash. No, they got a flash out of Kaisa. Um,
Varus should be able to kill this if he can land the ability. He
nice
does
double
land the
kill.
Q. Get double kill.
The Nocturne completed his Duskblade, so it's
Yeah, this is gonna be a
so
full lethality Nocturne.
he's looking on a pretty. I mean, it's not bad considering you have a lot of squishes on the other side.
This looks to be Stridebreaker Olaf. Gwen is going in. Yeah, nice small trade. Gwen's actually down in tower plates in his top lane. Cyan has all of his plates up and Gwen's lost 3.
Yeah, we're under 1k difference here. See Trash in the mid lane. Varus has his first item, Rage Blade, completed. He is very strong right now. There's a big
And
CS
Drag's
gap.
up in a minute, so they should be walking in for their vision.
Yeah, Rocket Files are pinging for the Herald. They want to trade this. But Gwen is
I don't
showing
know
up.
if they can really trade this. Mal's push is relatively fast, and Gwen might be able to 1v2.
Well, she backed off. But if they can buy time, they can definitely contest because Drake is in 30. Oh, Drake is in 30 seconds. They're just moving
Yeah,
back to
Herald's
Herald.
up already. They got the vision they need for drag, and they're sending Olaf and Thresh here to stop this Nocturne.
Oh, he used his shield.
Oh, Gwen gets a ult charge off. Mal's uses his flash.
That was a
Nocturne tries to
nice.
get away, but he goes
Oh,
on top of the Olaf who says thank you.
it would be a
Meanwhile,
very
Gwen
nice
is
play.
running Sion down.
Ooh, 3-man knockup, but that's a nice hook by the
There's
Trash.
no one here to follow up on this Sion. So, with the kills
Oh,
being
bot
taken,
lane is getting dove.
oh, Varus gives a shutdown 1v2 while waiting for help.
Yeah, I think at that point you just need to give that wave and the plates, cause
Yeah, it's too easy to go for a dive with Tark ult. And because Varus is no longer here to help with this dragon, and
well, they're
Downfall goes
TPing.
topside, I don't know if they can get both of these.
They're definitely challenging. The Olaf is
I
here.
mean, Downfall's recalling, but he's on the other side of the map.
I mean,
I
they're
guess
already low. Look at this damage
oh
from the
my
Malzahar.
god. The Malzahar just walks up and zones 3 members by himself.
And they
And then they
guarantee
get the dragon as
another.
well.
Ooh.
This is an absolutely better played game on the side of New Moon. Varus does not have ult, so he can't really look for much more than the slow and these autos on the Kai'Sa.
That's all
The
you
Thresh
need.
play is all he needs to get the kill into Dark too. Gwen should be looking to run down Sion here as he has no ult. He's absolutely running it for this first turret.
She doesn't have ult. Is gonna take. Oh, she flashed. Her ult is now up.
Which Sion should die for this.
Oh, he
he has
flashed.
flash.
Yes. I mean, he took he took 5 plates. He's really
Yeah,
strong and really
this
tanky.
is another instance where I think Gwen with Ghost just gets a kill.
Yeah. You would need it. Yeah, you would just go out attack, get your stuff. Oh, the Seraphine is dead. Just walked into Olaf. I mean, given the state of the game, you have two. You're gonna have like 3 plates on Malzahar. You have 5 plates bot lane. This
Gwen's
not bad at
gonna
all.
get a bunch of plates here because she has full Nashers and she's hitting this tower.
Yeah, she has like 2 plates, but if she doesn't leave, she's gonna get ulted by the Nocturne. This is like a long lane, but
This actually is a decent play they could do. Sion's ulting and then Nocturne should follow up. Yes, he does, and they're just killing Gwen from full with their globals. New Moon cannot get anything off of that as everyone just reset or is currently resetting.
I mean, Gwen griefed a little bit. She should have just taken the 1 plate that she could, let the wave bounce back, and save it for the day. Because they're like, even despite of everything that has happened, right now the gold is like almost 1k difference for the side of New Moon. But when you look into like what they've done on the top side, they're it's the oh wait, what is this? No.
Oh,
When I was trying to praise Rocket Fellas, The Kaiser got stunned under the turret with no minions. Oh gosh.
That's quite unfortunate. Lost running down Scion. Scion does die.
Yeah, now he grieved, staying too long.
I don't know what Rocket Fellows can do to get back into this game.
Yeah, I mean, they scale pretty okay, but Malzahar is 20 to 30 CS ahead of Seraphine. Um,
I mean,
Varus is
Scion does have
strong.
a cull, but Scion just never is able to match Gwen as the game progresses. Nocturnal mid onto the Thresh. You get Thresh to flash, but that's about it.
Nice play there. I mean, there's a Herald in
2
2 minutes.
minutes. Drags up first in about a minute and a half. Looks like
That's
they're trying to make a mid play here. They get Tark to ult.
okay. They saved.
Now Tark won't have ult for this dragon as it's a very long cooldown. It actually is a 2.5 minute CD and drags up in a minute, so that's actually huge for New Moon. And securing this next dragon shouldn't be too difficult now.
Yeah, they should definitely. Oh, they found a Nocturne.
I don't know if they can go for a Nocturne, but Scion should be coming to flank this.
Okay,
Gwen is
that's.
extraordinarily low. Scion's ulting in. He's onto the Olaf, but Seraphine ult whiffs.
Oh
They
no,
aren't
the
able to find a pick on any of these members. Scion's still looking for more, but he doesn't have the greatest chase potential.
Olaf flashed the Seraphine's ult while he was ulted.
Yeah, sometimes you don't have the nerves with steel.
The
New Moon is getting their backs cancelled, so they do get a kill onto Nocturne, but I don't imagine they can threaten Dragon.
Yeah, this is a bit awkward because both
Rocket Balls has to
teams.
just play to burn this dragon in 10 seconds if they want
The
to
thing
stay in
is,
this game.
both teams they're overstaying. Like New Moon stayed too long in mid when they were just getting like chunked, and then they got like they didn't die, but they were chunked. They lost flashes,
Yeah,
and then Rocket Fellas did the same thing. They're just like, okay, let's just you're chunked. Let's just try to
if
force
New
mid.
Moon left after getting the mid tower and Tarkhold,
Yeah, just
it would have
reset,
been
go for
so
Drake.
easy for them.
Yeah, this was scary, but Rocket Fellas helped them, especially the
Yeah.
jungler. He decided to die under turret again.
Jungle did not want to contest Dragon. That is what he said.
Yeah.
So now New Moon gets to walk directly to Herald with all of their members. It should be a relatively easy Herald. I think Targle is still down for a bit longer, so the fight is not hard. And the jungle
Oh, he
is on
got.
the wrong side of the map and has to flash over the wall.
That's
It's
Vera's ult
completely
for
pushed out.
Nocturne's flash. It's a good trade.
I'm not sure why Rocket Fellas is here. They could just farm this out, but they won't fight the full fight. They
Ooh,
get a huge
huge
Seraphine ult.
combo.
They get a pick onto Malzahar. It looks like they're going to kill everyone from New Moon.
That's a beautiful
They,
combo.
that's a clean ace, and
That's
they
what
should
their
take
comp
this directly to
does.
mid.
That's what their comp does. Like even the Terex ult wasn't lined up perfectly. It came up a bit too late, but you can see like the power of this comp. Seraphine's ult, Nocturne, Science doing damage and CCing.
That was flawless execution. I knew that was the highlight of this comp. I just didn't know if they could get the puzzle pieces together.
They did, and they got tier 2 mid, tier 1 mid, the ace. Now they are 3k ahead in gold. So now this class is going to look scary. The Seraphine's going to be a lot bigger now. But on the side of New Moon,
It, their next
there's
drag
So
is
Point.
Soul,
Yeah.
so that should absolutely neutralize this gold lead that
And
Rocket
Herald.
Fellows has all of a sudden accrued. They also do have heralds to create a distraction for them. Baron is up in the next minute, but I'm not exactly sure if Rockefellers is the best team comp to try to burn a Baron. Kai'Sa's
Well,
good, but Nocturne's kind of middle of the pack.
I think you only need Kaisa to be honest. You just need Kaisa with 3 items, and then she just melts it. But we see nobody has
Oh my
reset it.
god. Fallen has gotten himself picked. He barely escapes.
Oh, the
Scion
Scion
almost
almost.
meets him. They have to blow everything onto the Scion. Nocturnal gets him in the back. He's flanking 3 members.
Oh, they
This
whiffed their
is
combo now.
uh, this is
Yeah,
not looking great.
this could be Baron, or this it no. They have to reset.
I don't think it's a Baron because Thresh is dead, Mouse is low, Gwen is low.
Yeah, they just regularly reset. Because the thing is, I think they just reset it from Rocket Fellas. Because I only saw Nocturne's buying. Now I see the half Rage Blade for the Kaisa. Uh, the Yandru's on Seraphine, and looks like what Scion is building? Is it building Hullbreaker or Hysterics?
This could be Hullbreaker or Sterix. It's a bit too early to know.
I
I
Which one do you
I
think
think
is better?
Sterix is better because the thing is, Gwen does percent health true damage when she sweet spots you with her Q. So you're not winning in side lane anyways. You just want to make sure you are a stat stick.
Oh, Tarek burn his flash. That's good. Wait,
Oh, he gets slowed by Olafax. Oh, they don't go for it. I think that was probably one of the better picks they could have done, but I don't think they knew where the rest of the team was, barring Scion.
I mean we have a Drake in a minute 20. This is Infernal Soul. This is huge for Varus, Olaf, Gwen, Malzahar. All of them benefit so much from this.
Yeah, Newman should be using Gwen's Prio to set up the vision they need on the bottom side of the map. They are resetting at 1 minute, which is ideal.
Wait,
Mal's also got top wave going, so someone from Rocket Falls is probably going to answer this, or their tower's going to take damage.
yeah, Nocturne is going there with 50
This
seconds.
is really not great. So Nocturne's on the right side of the map in case a fight happens right now. It's gonna take him about 20 seconds to get into ult range.
What is
So
Cyan building?
Kaisa had to ghost since she couldn't get picked.
Wait,
She goes for a Soulcone and
ooh,
Olaf, but
that's a
doesn't get
lot of
anything.
that's a lot of
Now
damage.
Malzahar just ults her, and she dies.
Oh, the Tarek ult was not
Oh,
matching her.
Cyan has ulted into 4 people, and he doesn't have his main carry here anymore. They're going for the fight anyways. Nocturne goes in. Seraphine's almost in ult range. It's a 2-man ult. Olaf is flanking the entire team here. Seraphine's about to die. It
The
looks like
Gwen's
Rockefellers do not
popping.
have enough into the tank here. This should be Soul.
This should be Soul and Baron because they do have
Uh,
Malzahar.
yeah, I think Baron is possible. Definitely with Mel's. He stops him from taking damage, and also Olaf has crazy amount of lifesteal and attack speed, so neutrals don't threaten him.
I didn't see. I mean, I wasn't really able to see, but I don't know if Trashies uses his lantern on the Varus because it felt like Varus was trying to deal with the Nocturne on him
If they're
on
making a
his helm.
TP to try to force this Baron, I don't think this is the best play. Um, Pretty much all of Rocket Fellows is up, and Kaisa just gets picked at the start for funsies again.
Yeah, this Kaisa is the big win con for Rocket Fellas. She melted the Olaf
I
without
think
the
you mean
Rage
for New
Blade.
Moon.
No, no. Oh shit.
Oh my
That's a big
god.
shutdown for Nocturne.
I don't think they can threaten Baron with Gwen dead here. It is a 3 carry comp on New Moon, but oh,
Oh, they almost caught the
Cyan
Varus.
almost gets Varus. Olaf has to burn ult. It's going to expire, and they probably can just kill him right after
Oh,
they
this
get the
could be bad
knockup.
for Rocket Fella.
I think it is Baron for Rocket
Because
Fellas. Now
Kaisa
the
is up
jungle is
now.
dead, and Kaisa can get there in the next 20 or so seconds.
And Nocturne's gonna have ult again because of the Axiom
Yeah,
item.
they can look for a turn with Nocturnal. They don't have to finish the Baron. It looks like they're going for the fight. It's a two-man Seraphine ult. Kai'Sa's on the flank.
Gwen is here, but Gwen is not enough. Triple kill on that Nocturne. Things are not looking that good again. Like, I think they keep doing some mistakes. Because again, the Kai'Sa
This
is
is
the
the dicey
biggest.
game. Kai'Sa's the most important part of Rockefeller's composition, aside
Yeah,
from lining up Seraphine and Nocturne engage.
and now Nocturne has Edge of the Night, so he's gonna be dodging at least one Q shot or one CC ability.
I think the biggest travesty of this game so far is Cyan is ahead by 50 CS on this Gwen.
Yeah, I don't think she played. She played like the silence too well. We saw a couple times going there, but Sai was definitely taking more tier
And
twos.
this Cyan went Hullbreaker, so with the CS advantage and Hullbreaker, I actually think Gwen might struggle into Cyan, even though she normally doesn't.
I mean, she only has two items. He already has 3.5.
Yeah,
Um,
this is a 3k difference between the top laners.
and here's the thing: this is a 5K gold lead. We're going to Elder fight in 3 minutes. That's gonna be the fight of the game.
I think Ruin's Elder wins the fight.
Yeah, because
Unless, like, one side is able to get a pick before Elder, it's gonna be make or break that Elder fight.
yeah, because you have Rylai's on Seraphine. She hasn't finished Seraphs yet. Kai'Sa has almost 30 CS lead on Varus. She finished Rageblade. She's gonna be destroying the Olaf. And it looks like she's going. She could possibly be doing Void Staff, maybe. Not sure with a Blast Wind and that tone, what she wants. So it's gonna be. Malzahar's ult
They're
definitely has
looking
to
for
go
a
to the
pick onto
Kai'Sa.
Scion, but they just don't do noticeable damage to him. It looks
Oh,
like this is the fight they're doing to Quinflip. They're fighting under a tower.
it's a nice
They have such a stats
stopwatch.
advantage, but Kai'Sa's in the back against multiple
Oh,
people. This is not a great fight at all. The tower is playing for the wrong team.
I
Gwen
think
is finally able to do something.
IQ's coconut stopwatch won that fight right there. The stopwatch to buy time for because Doctor jumped on him, Kai'Sa jumped on him on the backline. He bought so much time, didn't take any damage. You know, Voltzi on the Malzahar and the Olaf just melted everybody.
That was
There was a huge
absolutely
play.
insane. They were
Huge.
down a little over 5,000,
And
and
they're
now they
still
hold
down
the.
4K. They're still 4K down.
There's 4k down, but here's the thing: if they couldn't force a dive onto a tier 2 turret, they definitely can defend Nexus when the
That
time
yeah.
comes.
And they just lost Baron too, so they're not gonna have those fight the
But this is Elder
extra
though.
buff. No, no,
Gwen
yeah,
is,
but they don't have that extra buff from
yeah.
the Baron. They won't be able to threaten like an inhibitor or something. And you give New Moon's time to actually set up vision.
Olaf's just looking for the fight onto Nocturne. Nocturne should die at the start here. Seraphine ult hits, but Kai'Sa can't go in. They're just gonna kill Kai'Sa before she can get her damage off. Okay. They have Gwen and Varus to back this fight
Oh shit!
up. This is just another great team fight from New Moon. And
Gwen
right
is
as Elder
immune.
spawns as well.
I think you should. Whoa, that damage of that Scion is huge.
Yeah, it's Hullbreaker Scion passive.
I
Um,
thought it was gonna be like the boss moment for emotional damage there on the Scion.
so
Okay, now this is Elder. Baron in a minute and 30. I think they should recall,
Oh,
get their
I think
items, and fight mid lane. Try to get
it's gonna be
something.
hard for Rockefellers. How do they contest a Baron when the enemy team has Elder and they just won the last two fights? The gold lead is almost completely neutralized at this point. Gwen
Yeah.
has hit her 3 item spike. Sign hasn't finished 4th item.
We have Zonias on Malzahar. Seraphine doesn't have Zonias yet. Wait, she
I
bu-
th- I think Seraphine slowed down her
yeah, that's awkward.
her Seraphs with a stopwatch buy, and she bought a support item at some point. I'm not sure
Exactly.
why. So this Seraphine could have been at 3 items by now, but she's delayed her build by almost 1,000
I
gold.
think the stopwatch is fine because she could go Zonias, and stopwatch is just like a big I item for team fights. But the support item is a bit questionable. Well,
Yeah,
let's see.
because you should still be catching waves as Seraphine.
And she's like 155 out of the 500. She's not even close of actually finishing the item.
Because the only time you damage champs at this point is team fights, and they're just looking to 5-man Sign. He can't ult away because there's 5 people here. Sign's gonna die right here, right now, and they're gonna transition us into Baron, and Sign doesn't even get his flash off.
I mean, he flashed, but he flashed not
He
correct.
flashed it head first into the wall. That is what he
Yeah.
did.
Well,
So
somebody
Rockefeller's
needs to
gonna try to get a
recall.
bot tower, but they can't get more than bot tier 2.
I mean, the Simon fixed top wave though. Top wave is pushing towards them.
Yeah, he fixed it, but he died doing it, and what Baron
I
happened.
mean, I think dying is fine as long as you fix your. Because right, what he's doing is delaying the use of the Elder buff. Only one person died. Um, they got tier 2 to finish some items. Doc finished his item.
This Alder's about to expire right as they get to this tower.
Yeah, so they need to fight like right now to use that buff.
Oh, Tarek dies. The ult goes off, but he dies.
Oh, Seraphine is that? Oh, that's
Oh, Kaisa's looking to clean up this entire fight. She's gonna kill Olaf. I don't think they can win this.
yeah. Kaisa is the big threat here. If she's
I think the only way you can guarantee these won fights is if Mal's is ulting Kaisa, and he's
yeah,
not always in the position to be doing that.
he ulted the Seraphine, but Kaisa is your target. She is the most threatened uh member of Rockefeller's teams. So they need to identify
I feel
that.
like the target's either Kaisa or Nocturne.
I think Kaisa is more of a threat than the
Yeah,
Nocturne.
but Kaisa isn't always going to be in the range of the Malzahar, but Nocturne definitely will be.
Because the other thing is the Nocturne has Edge of the Night, so it could be a bit difficult if you're in that
It's
like.
really fortunate that Malzahar is the one left up because he has the best wave clear out of this entire team.
Okay, now they're definitely on the stalemate scenario because you have Elder coming in another 2 minutes. They need to win that fight. They need to get the Elder buff again and try to use it a bit better this time. But it's hard because you need to kill them either
Well,
before the Tarek's ult hits or you need to wait for the Tarek ults.
the thing is so tricky is Downfall has not been using his
Oh,
split push advantage
they're going for the Cyan
to.
again.
I don't think this will work this time.
Okay, he ulted way too early, which is good. I mean, he's putting a lot
Um,
of pressure on the side lane.
the thing is, because Gwen's been like fighting every single fight, she's so far behind in CS that she's never able to have the tower pressure necessary to threaten something to happen.
Yeah, they need to be
And
calling to like stay longer, but also if she's not in the fight, she is like the big carry right now for late game. Um,
yeah,
she's really
but
important to be there
I think
when the
things
fight
are only
begins.
looking better for New Moon. They have Zonia's complete on Gwen. a Malzahar, and they also
Ooh.
have a Guardian Angel complete on
He
Varus.
also has a realize or realize, whatever you,
Yeah, the
however you.
Rylai's on Malz helps a lot. They're trying to bush cheese right before this Elder. We'll see what happens, but
Seraphine, just a moment. Seraphine has a Seraphs completed, so that's also big power spike for her.
they'll probably just look for Scion first.
The Tarek is incoming.
Oh, Kaisa gets an insta kill onto Varus. The G8 is keeping this hope alive.
Oh, this isn't good. Oh, I think
I
that's
think this is the
GG.
game.
Yeah, Malzahar is getting
They were
stopped.
not counting on Kaisa to be within ult range when they went for that Scion, so they did not expect to instantly lose their carry when that knockup came
Wait, they're going.
through.
Okay, so they're going for Elder, which is also like, it's not complete GG. Right now, they might have another fight.
I think I would have just ended through bot
Yeah.
instead of
Wait, wait,
doing
wait, wait! Look!
Elder.
Whoa, whoa,
Wait,
whoa!
Malzahar doesn't do enough damage with surfing there, but Olaf is flanking.
Oh, he. It
Olaf
was
gets the
enough.
they get the
Does he
kill onto
get?
the Kaisa.
Okay, he doesn't get Seraphine.
Surfing gets out.
But this is big because Kaisa will not have the Elder buff.
Exactly. But what is less big?
Oh,
Well,
is Olaf? Yeah, Olaf is dead here. He doesn't have ult.
oh
He
no.
uses his stopwatch.
Yeah. What's unfortunate for New Moon
Wait,
is they're just forcing a fight. At this point, Gwen hops over the wall. They actually get Nocturne. Oh my
wait,
god. They're
wait.
actually just winning the fight. Varus
Coconut
might
shoot.
live. He
Oh, the
lives with the
triumph!
Triumph Frog.
Oh my god, the triumph saved him. What is
They said
happening on this
not
game?
today, Bucko. Elder is not enough to douse the dreams of New Moon as they make this game continue on. They're 36 minutes in. Baron's up in 50 seconds. There's 3 dead on the side of Rocket Fellas, so they have a pretty good chance of getting this Baron.
This is a true banger because we are really close from 100 kills. This is 76 kills so far.
I think Seraphine's getting picked.
And she's
The threshold
oh,
lands and
there's
she
no
dies.
Elder anymore. That's
There's
huge.
no Elder. And now they have 5 people ready for this Baron on the side of New Moon.
It's gonna
And
be a
they're going to be missing
4v3,
Seraphine.
or sorry, 4v5
Yeah,
at
it's gonna be a
max.
5v4 on the side of New Moon.
Oh my god. I don't
I
even
think
think
we
the
could
golds
see game
anymore.
3.
Dude, the gold doesn't even matter anymore. Like
I think it still matters.
I oh wait,
Most
is this
people
a
haven't
bit?
finished 5th item outside of supports. And no one has swapped their boots for a full item yet. It looks like they're trying to trade Baron for mid and Hib. Nocturne's going for a steal. He does not get it, and he should just die from
Oh,
full.
he's gonna lose the GA.
But he has a GA. I think they might lose mid and Hib, but not much more than that.
They shouldn't have. Oh, Gwen should have stayed there. They should
Ooh,
have called to
Olaf
stay somewhere.
stayed. They might be looking for a pick onto whoever stays mid. He has the angle on Tarek
Oh, they
and
need to go for the
Kaisa,
Kaisa. Kaisa is the only one.
but I think he's gonna die before anything happens. He does just die, but
Oh,
they got the Tarek ult to
oh,
go
it's done.
through.
It's done. It has to end now.
Yeah, trading one person to make sure that Tarek ult is gone and you can't get 5-man wiped by Kaisa is actually just a really smart play.
And he dealt quite a good amount of damage before dying, and before the Tarek's ult.
Exactly.
They must wait. Varus sold the GA, so he loses the stats, but he doesn't buy anything back. I don't think I agree with this.
He
Oh, Surfing is dead here.
he should be able to get a pick onto Seraph. He doesn't have the Q. He used both of his abilities without full blight stack, so he can't finish the kill.
They gotta keep
Kaisa
an
is
eye
up in
on.
10 seconds.
Oh, that's
the-
Malzahar's ult. Oh wait, does he? Oh, the Nocturne
I don't
almost
think they
dies.
I don't think they can go forward on the side of New Moon without the Mouse ult to make sure Kaisa can free hit.
Yeah, the Nocturne still doesn't have GA. Seraphine hasn't finished Zonia's. She
I
also
think
hasn't finished the. She
I think
needs
if Coconut kept GA, he could have used it a second time by now.
probably, yeah, that's one of the things. Seraphine needs another 60 gold in order for her to get the
Oh, they're
fully
looking for a
stacked
Nocturne angle. And
support
Kai'Sa's
item.
just pushing mid. Either Kai'Sa gets a base or Kai'Sa loses her base.
Yeah, she's a. Wait, she's going for the end.
They're
Somebody.
just letting Kai'Sa go for the end. No one's trying to recall.
Okay, Varus is going
She's
now,
gonna.
but.
She's on Nexus turrets right now. Varus recalls, but I don't know if he can end this. He misses the ult and Kai'Sa hops to ulti
Oh
and they're
my
keeping mid. They
god!
just lost the
What
game.
decision was that? Oh my god, Rockefeller's won the game with an amazing backdoor and really poor planning on the side of New Moon, not gonna lie.
I'm very confused
What is
because
this?
they saw Kai'Sa pushing up mid. It shouldn't have been a surprise that she could have done that.
And it should have been the Varus to fall back. Should have been the Gwen, the I don't know.
Gwen plus someone else.
I think Gwen alone can do because she can get immune. Um, Malzahar, whatever. Just oh, that was
That
so
was
bad,
that was a wild game. Oh
dude.
my god.
It was a very well. I wouldn't say it was a very good game overall, but it was just a banger, dude. What happened there? That was crazy.
I did not expect them to lose like that.
No shot. Like, literally, what happened? Like, a lot of the things. I mean, I don't even know where to start.
I mean, that was one of the most coin flippy games I've seen in a long time.
Holy yeah, dude. The game had 85 kills. Um, Rocket Fellas had 85 assists. Um, the what's called ET New Moon had 109 assists.
Wait, can you pull up the gold overview for that game? Because
Uh,
I accidentally closed out.
yeah, let me put on this screen here.
Because I bet it's like constantly ping ponging the entire game.
Where is the game? I'm gonna take this out for a second. Alright, so here is the.
So highest damage on Gwen. That's actually kind of surprising because she was not in it for a while.
Yeah, I mean, just she did a lot. I mean, she had 22 kills, right? She was full build. It's just like some decision makings that UT Newman had that it's a bit iffy. Um, but outside that, he had like Downfall had a pretty good game, trying to support his team and trying to be there for the fights. Um, very very important. Um, wait, I don't know if
But I
I.
don't think you can do it.
Yeah, I don't think
Wait,
you can do it from
if you
here.
click game ID, can you like copy it and then open an overview screen?
Let me check something real quick. Do I have? Let me just copy just in case. Okay. Let me just pull up here. Yep, I can pull this. All right.
Oh, brilliant. I didn't think about this for some reason.
Yeah, so they peaked
Oh
at
my god.
5.8k lead at 26. And there was a point where they were 1.7k behind actually. This was before the Herald and Inferno Drakes. But there was just a lot of things. Oh no, wait, they
Yeah,
are okay. So ET New Moon is red side. I'm apologize. So
yeah,
New Moon was ahead until what is
about
this?
17 minutes.
Yeah, 17-ish, and then the gold is just like crazy. That
It starts
crazy ace.
going in blue favor and then back to red almost.
They have two. Like, they have three spectacular aces. Where the gold graph is just like up and down so much, but I think the mid to late game, that's and the graph shows here is just Rocket Fellas was, I guess, a more consistent
Ahead,
team.
but losing their gold every 5 minutes.
Yeah, like they definitely had like weird decisions, but overall, I think their decisions were a lot better. Like what to do, they knew a little bit more what they wanted to do. Right? They sent sign countless times top side, fixed that wave, keep that wave pressured. Um, they traded Barrett for the tier two, which is what they thought was the best option. Um, so and you didn't really see a response from ET New Moon in that sense. They were just like, okay, let's try to find a pick. They found some picks. They found some good team fights. Um, but I feel like they didn't play the map as well as they could have. So that's something to improve. But overall, I think both teams are strong. They showed very good uh, ideas, especially that first game, Rek'Sai. That was actually a pretty nuts from Rockfellas. Um, so that's my view of the series. What are your thoughts?
My thoughts on the overall series. Oh man, this was such a weird series. I mean, first we saw Rek'Sai top and Ornn mid, which I was not expecting at all. Um, they were kind of just trading blows for blows the entire time. Eventually, just ended up being out of favor of Rockefellers. I think game two, Rockefellers had it easier to execute comp, but we're struggling to close with a gold lead, which just shows like how strong New Moon were able to react to the plays and capitalize on mistakes in the middle of team fights to make that game go. That was like 40 some minutes, I think.
39-42 to be
Okay,
precise.
almost 40 minutes exactly.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't know if Rockefellers will have been able to win the game without that backdoor because while like 4 or 5 thousand gold behind, they won like 2 fights in a row on the side of New Moon. I think it's just unfortunate that their loss came off the back of seeing Kaisa near like where mid two would have been, and the only person to recall is Varus, and then Varus can't beat Kaisa 1v1 because he's all skill shots, so she dodges his ults, uses her own ult to dodge the rest of his abilities, and then on top of that, I think Scion or Seraphine TP'd into base as well, so he just needed more resources than he had.
Yeah, I mean definitely crazy, crazy series. Now the group, well, we don't have the results from the other games. But with this, New Moon's gonna stay in second place for this week, 3-1.
Yeah, most likely second place.
Rocket Fellas goes for 4-1. Um, oh, Conduit actually won against this are already the result against what's the name of the team? Disengage. So they're going for 2-2. So definitely second place there. So there's one more week to go, and then we're gonna go for the second group stage, where um, the first and the fourth seeds of all the three groups is gonna play on Group A. Group B is gonna be second and third seeds from all three groups. So right now, the way things going, Rocket Fellas and whoever the fourth seed is, we're gonna have to wait for the rest of the results for this week. You're gonna go for Group A, and New Moon and Conduit uh, CCW are going for Group B, and that's where you're gonna see the playoff at the end of the day. So right now, looking in a pretty good spot, 3-1, not bad for 4 weeks. So looking forward to see them bounce back, get the win next week, and push for playoffs for a
Playoffs,
strong
which is in 2 weeks.
tournament.
I think next week they're going to be streamed by Rampage themselves. So should be able to do a stream next week, but when playoffs comes around, we'll definitely be back and continue to polish our stream overall.
Oh, CZI, thanks for the follow, man. We're just talking about uh, Conduit's team. Well, not the team, but the group and everything. But yeah, like I said, we'll see you guys in 2 weeks because next week is gonna be on Reasons, the game. Um, so right now we're gonna stay for here. I'm gonna. Oh wait, yeah, yeah. You guys are good. You guys are good. We're gonna send you guys to Reason Esports 2 channel, where they're playing Ether Purple against Electric Wood Grain. Right now it's 1-1, so they're going for the last game of the series. Um, so again, have a good night, guys. It was a banger of a series. Very nice games here from both Rocket Fellas and New Moon, and we catch you guys later on. Anything else you wanna share, X?
No, I don't have too much else to say.
Sounds good.
Ban Rek'Sai Top. That's the best I got for you.
Rek'Sai top. Who knew? Alright, good night, guys. Take it easy.